Quickscoping in Call of Duty is always a controversial thing, except for one group, quickscopers. I decided that because quickscoping would not become game-breaking if everyone does it, like camping. I would have to learn how to do it myself to see whether it's moral or not. While I'm not that great at quickscoping, I actually have a decent grasp of it, enough to make a judgment. Now, before anyone claims that quickscopers are abusing mechanics in the game, I've found it takes decent skill, and to prove this, I'm actually putting my best range of clips from my other games, as well as quickscoping clips, to sort of show what I can do without a sniper rifle and what I can do with a sniper rifle. Now, before I go into detail, I actually want to define quickscoping. I'm going to say it's aiming down the sight of a sniper rifle in a period of time in which altering the aim would have little or no effect. But this leaves a level between quickscoping and hardscoping, and this is what I'm going to call mobile sniping. It's the idea of using a sniper rifle closer to an assault rifle. I've played a fair few games in this style. I didn't really do it well in any match. So, as sort of an excuse to bring some moral philosophy in, I'm going to talk about utilitarianism. In simple terms, utilitarianism is seeking the greatest level of happiness. So it would be, rather than seeking your own happiness, it's doing actions in which you'll create the overall happiness of everyone. Whether that's being ignorant, or knowing the truth and dealing with it long term, that's up to decisions. And that's all where utilitarianism comes in. What is that greatest level of happiness? This sort of philosophy brings into the question about the ends justifying the means. Imagine this situation. A terrorist has a bomb planted, and the only way to get the location to stop it from detonating is to torture him. A lot of people will say this is moral, as a lot of people would be saved, and only one person would be injured as a result. But let's use a harder example. Imagine you're a cop. You're chasing a notorious serial killer, and suddenly this serial killer disappears without a trace. Would it then be moral to frame an innocent man to make the community overall happier, or making only a single person miserable? A lot of people would say this is immoral, and I agree. The other issue is the difficulty of taking the action that would bring the greatest amount of happiness in a short period of time. The idea is that you'd have to take in all the sort of circumstances to find the best idea, and this isn't the best way to do it, especially in quick situations. You have to make a snap decision. And with utilitarianism, any action that reduces overall happiness can be seen as immoral. Despite this, I do see two circumstances in which utilitarianism is good. Government and nitpicky things. So it's the really big decisions and the really little ones. What this do is, with governments may decide to bring a tax in. And now, even though this tax might make people unhappy, it's going to overall improve the economy, improve different services, different infrastructure. It's all going to make people more happy over the long period of time. And the other situation is where it's almost of no significance. For example, a lot of social gatherings I know of, when people buy drinks, they buy Coke. Because Coke's sort of a choice that everyone can live with. It creates the largest amount of happiness, sort of partially due to the caffeine. Now, the question is, why am I mentioning this in a video about quickscoping? The answer is how I see quickscoping as a playstyle. Quickscoping is a hard playstyle to play at a level where you can contend people who are using guns like the ACR and the PP90 M1. From what I see here, experience watching YouTube videos and being in this COD community, there are two sorts of quickscopers. The minority are the people I mentioned, who want to put themselves at a disadvantage because they like the challenge. There are a majority, however, who don't show the same proficiency in playing. These people are trick shooters, and they know me, and yet I love them. They know me because they make the montages about quickscoping and claim that they're great. The reason why I love them is that for every one trick shot they make, there are 99 shots they don't, and I kill them. And the reason, I hate them because, it's dislike them, because they claim they're great just due to one shot. I will say, the fact isn't the fact that you made the shot that made you great. It's the ability that you're able to repeat it and be able to do it under the same circumstances again and again. To me, quickscoping montages are just showing off bragging rights. I'd love to see some of the outtakes of these montages to see how many times these people died to make a 5-minute montage. So, my conclusion is that quickscoping is a good thing for Call of Duty. Those who could destroy teams hold back by putting a handicap on themselves to allow others to have more fun, increasing the overall happiness. And sniping is a play style in its own right. Quickscoping is a valid technique that puts the user at a disadvantage most of the time. The few times is when they're at a close range, and the only thing you can really beat them is with a shotgun. Quickscoping won't be my favoured playstyle, but it's a lot of fun to do. I would say everyone should at least understand how it works. If you don't feel confident at it, or are a coward with your precious kill-death ratio, try it in survival mode. Find out how it works, and then you'll have an appreciation for it. The other advantage of doing this is I'm no longer going to get angry or just frustrated at a quickscoper, because it's not an easy thing to do. I hope everyone is able to do the same. Theological Effect, out.